welcome back. I'm still working on my tradie vest for my nephew's 2nd birthday. Today we are going to weed and apply this little truck onto one of the little gold HTV sections. So we are layering, so we need to be extra careful. However, the first thing we need to do is weed, so let's get started. So these are all the scraps that we used to make these extra little pieces. So this is actually bonus materials, which is great. I said in the first few videos is that catch with using bonus materials is it does add time, it just doesn't add cost. So sometimes doing your craft quickly is more important than making the most of the materials, and other times making the most materials is the most important thing. So you've got to work with what is important to you at the time. So now I've just got to, what I probably should have thought of is how little some of these parts would be to weed when I shrunk them, and I probably could have contoured out some of these little details that are better on the bigger ones, and then I could have sped this part up. As I said, I'm already using excess materials, so this material was essentially free because it would have been part of my wastage anyway. Okay, I'm going to make sure I've got everything and I've got everything off. Well, in my case, it's just that I've got to make sure that I'm happy. Letters are a lot harder for this because you can't miss those little dots in those eyes, and tiny little parts of letters make such a big difference. So here we go. Here's our little pre-weeded design. And that one fits perfectly here. I've got another one. What size will fit? I need the short one. I need this tractor. Do I have a tractor? Where's the easiest spot to get a tractor from? A tractor. It can go, that'll fit in there. So let's get weeding on this one. Thinking now in my design, I should have done a little bit more contouring when I shrunk the images. However, again, it's just a little bit of extra time to do the extra details on the weeding. You can also just not. If you're happy with that, then you don't really need to keep going the weeding. You do, however, if it is something that you're going to wash a lot, because all those little pieces will separate off. There are little cuts in material at the end of the day. So you've just got to be careful. I'm really going with a done is better than perfect project today. Sometimes those are more enjoyable. I'm someone who needs to get over perfectionism, so I am starting to find enjoyment in, let's not worry about this one today. It just needs to be approximately right. So I've got this one here, and that happens to fit this piece nicely. Digger, the excavator, and does that fit there? Not really. What else do I have? Got the crane. Oh, I've got the dump truck. Of course. So if I can grab the dump truck, I'll repeat this process once more, and then we'll pop the dump truck over there. And then the next project I'll do is I'll do infusible ink. And I'll do infusible ink. Oh, I don't know. I could actually do infusible ink markers, or I could do infusible ink sheets, or I could do a little bit of both. Like I said, this is a done is better than perfect project, and I'm trying to embrace this as much as I can. Because all my 2-year-old nephew's going to care about is that I have digs. Because that is how he says digger. And we got a dump truck. Okay, so now we're back in my Cricut heat guide. And we've got EasyPress Mini, everyday iron-on, polyester, preheat, medium 25 seconds, and then flip for 15. Again, I don't need to worry so much, however, I'm still worried because I'm going over the top of layers. So because I've already pre-done these cover-ups off the logos, I'm going to make sure I've got baking paper on all of this, including the back. So we're going to start now. And we're going to use our 25 seconds here. Definitely just going to focus on the gold section. If I recall correctly, I probably need to do a round over the glitter as well. These are my logo cover-ups on this vest. And then I'm adding the little extra design so you can't actually see the logo bleeding through from the front. And I'm just going to go once over this glitter section here because I knew I was layering and I didn't do the full time. So now this is all cold peel, so we just got to carefully remove our clear layers and make sure we've removed all of our little weeding dots. And now I'm just going to go over this one more time. It's supposed to be 15 seconds, but again, I'm layering too, and I've not got the lovely thick transfer sheet on. I've just got baking paper just to make it stick. Just gotta be careful you don't melt it. Ta-da! There we go, look at that! That's so cool! Really happy with this so far. I've got diggers on the front, a mountain at the back. It says, "Don't ask me for help." And I've got the diggers across the back. Now, I can use those other little scraps here on, I can make his card out of this now. Like, I can do HTV on card. I could also go and get him a cheap t-shirt and chuck a couple of those on. And again, they're all freebies. Given I used cheaper HTV, I probably wouldn't do the t-shirt in this particular case. However, pencil case, anything that doesn't go through the wash, a card, HTV on cardstock, anything like that. And I'm going to go on the next video, I'm going to put some infusible ink on these front two panels. In the meantime, check out the video on your screen, like, subscribe, and happy crafting.